Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm in Delta Force and I'm going to give you an in-depth tutorial of how to make and build a weapon of your choosing. This applies to pretty much any gun in the game, but I'm using the M4A1 as an example. So we're going to clear this and we are going to delete this. Okay, so what I like to start with that really chooses what we're gonna do is the barrel. So this is hipfire specialized, but none of these other ones have anything. So I'm gonna choose this one because we can make up that handling and stability. So, but it does not have the suppressor, which is slightly annoying. But as long as your control is alright, we can fix that. It's straighter, so we can fix that control by doing our foregrip. So this, if you want a vertical control, you're going to want to do the RKO, or we're going to see what's better. So RKO, it helps you with your vertical recoil, but if you look, our vertical might need it, might not. It just makes this a little bit shorter, because you saw it before. If we pull this off, our recoil is not going to be very great. See how much it's spread out and how it comes off of the body. We are going to want to put in this because it ups it by 6, or if we can find something that ups it by a lot more, like this. This is the angle combat grip. It helps with vertical and horizontal. So we're going to do this. And then our mag, I always use the 45 round no matter what gun I have. So now our control, that's already so much better. We can get a lot more control, but our handling is not doing too great, so we are going to improve that and our accuracy. So our grip, we're going to use the heavy tower or the phantom rear grip. We'll do the phantom rear grip because it's lighter and it's better with handling, which we need. And our stock, we're going to do the M4 recoil buffer tube because this greatly improves our handling and our accuracy. So our control, it'll be the same, but our handling, it's already like twice as good. Our stability, we can make that up. And our accuracy, this is so much better. See how small that is? Like here, we're gonna install this. See how small our reticle is? Look at that. Like, we can improve that walking speed reticle. But that reticle is so good. You can beam people from how far is this guy? 30 meters. You can beam people from 30 meters with this. Probably 40 meters. Not quite. So, we're going to improve our control because it was not the greatest with our control. And then Cobra accuracy. Here's another good one. So if you're building a hip-fire gun, I learned that you want to calibrate your optic to be negative 20 millimeters and not have any zoom. This is why. Okay, so if you have no zoom, watch. Pay attention to this danger sign. If I zoom in, you can still see that danger sign, and you can use your peripheral vision. You aren't going to need this reticle. You aren't going to be zooming in, maybe once or twice just to see the enemy. Like if your enemy is like this far away, you want to zoom in and see where they are, and then you just step back up and see if you can see them. My aim's horrible, but yeah, there. But if you're zoomed in like so, you're not going to be able to see. Pay attention to the danger sign. You won't be able to see that guy. Like if there's a guy coming from there, I'm not going to be able to see him. I'm going to be paying attention to this guy. I'm going to have to be more aware of my surroundings. But if I don't have that on, that's a lot better. So bring our zoom all the way back. And now we're going to do the patches. Our accuracy is off the charts. Like that is 100% better. And see how little this can be. This is just maximum fire spread. We can throw on some Hornet handguards and yeah. So we want to improve our control and our handling, because our accuracy is beautiful. So our control and handling, we want to put on pythons or rangers. I'm gonna put on pythons for these three, because this is a hip fire based gun. Because you're gonna be running around and jumping around, you're gonna want a lot of handling. And then these, we're going to put on the Ranger just for a little bit extra control. So now, once you're running around, so you got, oh, kill. Oh, get him. And then watch it how big our reticle is. But you can stand still, instantly get them. But realistically, you are only going to be about 15 meters away. Like, this is usually how close I am to people, and they're already dead. So that's really good. And then we're going to start calibration now. So your barrel, you want to calibrate that towards muzzle velocity or firing stability. Muzzle velocity, that basically means your bullet is going to get to their body before their bullet gets to your body, which is a lot better. And then this, we want as much control as we can and as much stability. ADS movement speed doesn't matter. We're not going to be moving because we're not going to be ADSing very much. And our rear grip, we want that extra control, because once again, we're not going to be aiming. That does not matter one bit. We want that extra control. And then we want that hip fire aim speed. So when you are hip firing, you are going to be walking and you're going to be running, right? And then you see a guy, boop, instant kill. And there's such a little delay when you put that on. It's so helpful for, like, if you're in trench warfare. That's really, really important. And then you're going to want this extra control, and you're going to want that hip fire aim speed. That hip fire aim speed is very important. We have aiming stability while breathing, ADS movement speed. That does not matter. That zoom and that eye relief also doesn't matter. Control, hip fire speed, and muzzle velocity is the only thing that really matters in this gun. So now, if you're... And then you can beam them from however far away you need. Like, that guy is at 30 meters. I beamed him. This guy's at 40 meters. Watch. Boom. This guy's at 50. And then, since I have horrible aim, but you get the point. And then this is a lot better than this current hip fire. Like, it's more all around better. Like, this guy's accuracy is at 55. This one's at 67, no pun intended. And then the stability is a lot better on this, but once again, we're not going to need to be aiming down sights. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Your laser, you want to have a laser on there. It decreases your handling by 4, but it's so much better because it helps by, yes, it just in general helps. I don't know exactly why, but you can see the line of where your bullet's gonna go. Like, you know, and this, you just point it, boom, fire. It just makes you more visible to enemies. I don't usually have it on, but because I don't have a toggle for it. But if you want it on, I would recommend it. And we're gonna save this to our new hip fire, because that is so much better. And then I am going to do some gameplay with this gun. Light work. I have 1 kill, but that was light work. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe if you will. Have a great day.